From Duncan SC at Meredith Holmes, 10th Forest. This is Jeopardy Labs. Here are today's contestants. A doctor from Washington, D.C., Jeff Cooper. A professional sports gambler from Greenville, South Carolina, Drew Higgins Sr. And our returning champion, a YouTuber also from Greenville, South Carolina, Jacob Staggs, whose 35-day cash winnings total $2,303,050. And now, here is the contestant host of Jeopardy Labs, Jacob Staggs. Hey everyone! So, for the past few days, I could not be sick. I was sick. So I could not, unfortunately, do Jeopardy Labs. Now I only have a cough. So I'm able to do these Jeopardy Labs programs for your enjoyment. If you're all set to begin, we gotta get ready as we get into the Jeopardy round. Alright. Second episode of the second season. And here is the categories. Origins. Who said that? Parks and places. Or what? The Disney family. And finally, rides. Jacob, where to? Origins 5. Kita, Jacob. What is Atlantis, the Lost Empire? Yes. Who said that? 500. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. Jacob. Who's Malgi? Yes. Parks and places, 500. This new Disney cruise line ship was originally set to sail in 2022. Jacob. What's the Disney Wish? Yes. The Disney family, 500. Despite rumors, Walt Disney is not critically frozen. Rather, he was cremated and his ashes are buried at this location. Jacob. Was Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California? Yes. Rides 5. You may hear the line, paging Mr. Tom Morrow, while enjoying a ride on this attraction. Jacob, what is Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover? Yes. Origins 5. Answer. That happens to be the Daily Double. How much you're in risk? Guess I'll do it all. Alright, Monster. What is Pinocchio? Yes. 2 plus 2. I'll give you 5,000. Where to? Who said that for? Oh yes, the past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Drew, who is free? We'll give you that, yeah. Who said that? 3. A true hero isn't measured by the side of his strength, but by the strength of his heart. Jeff, what's Pinocchio? No. Jacob, who's Zeus? Yes. Parks and places 4. Disney's Polynesian Resort expanded to include these rooms, suspended above Season 7 Seas Lagoon in 2015. Jacob, what is the Bora Bora Bungalows? Yeah, I will give you that. The Disney family, 400. From 1928 to 1947, this individual provided the voice of Mickey Mouse. Jacob, who's Walt Disney? Yes. Rides 4. These brothers provided the music for many classic Disney attractions, such as Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room and It's a Small World. Jacob, who are the Sherman brothers? Yeah. Origins 3. Reno. Jacob, who's Bolt? Yes. We'll go Parks and Places, 300. This patent device is used to spread specific smells throughout the Walt Disney World parks. Jacob, what's the smell? The lizard? Yes. The Disney family for 300. This was the first animation studio Walt Disney worked for, bringing in the stories of Ace, Bob's Travels to life. Jacob, what's the laugh program? Yes. We'll do rides for 300. Magic Kingdom's Hall of Presidents contains one of these. There are only 2 others like it in the world. Jacob, what's the presidential seal? Yes. Origins 2. Flick. Jacob, what's a Bug's Life? Yes. Who said that 200? The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. Jacob, what's the Emperor of China? Yes. Parks and places 200. This location of this exclusive group could be found in New Orleans Square. The membership is $25,000. Jeff, what is Club 33? Yeah. Origins 100. Gus. Jacob, who is Cinderella? Yes. The Disney family too. He gave the dedication speech at the opening of Walt Disney World in 1971. Jeff, who's Roy Disney? Yes. Rides too. All right. These two attractions tied for the tallest at Walt Disney World. Jacob, what are the Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror, and Expedition Everest? Yes. Who said that 100? Even miracles take a little time. Jacob, what's the fairy godmother? Yes. Parks and places 100. Walt Disney had a personal apartment built at this location at Disney World. Jacob, what's the fire department? Yes. The Walt Disney family 100. Walt Disney was born in this U.S. state. Drew, what is Chicago? No. That's not a state. Jeff. Jacob, it's Illinois. Yes. And bring it. And we'll be brought to Rides for 100. This is the only Walt Disney World park to continue none of its opening day attractions. Jacob, what's Disney's Hollywood Studios? Yes. And that'll take us to the end of the Jeopardy round. Drew, you're at 300. Sorry, Jeff, you don't have any money. You don't have any money, but it is time for Double Jeopardy. And there are 2 daily levels among these categories. People on the show. The history of Jeopardy. Facts about the show. Money. And finally, wild card. And Jeff, it's your last place you get to select. People. Actually, we'll do the history of Jeopardy for 200. The first host of Jeopardy, Jacob. Who's Art Fleming? Yes. People on the show 1,000. The winner of the most consecutive Jeopardy games and the greatest Jeopardy player of all time, Jacob, who's Ken Jennings. Yes, you have the runaway. The history of Jeopardy 1000. The Jeopardy theme song was written a lullaby to this person, Jacob, who's Tony Griffin. Yes, this is son of Merv Griffin. Facts about the show for 1000. Jeopardy airs 5 days a week, and it takes many days to record them. Jacob, what is 1? Yes. Money, 1,000. The buzzers only work after Alex is done because people used to interrupt him. But if you try to end this too quickly, this happens to you. Jacob, what is you are locked out? Yeah. Wild card 1,000. The only time Alex Trebek doesn't watch the nightly airing of Jeopardy when this NBA basketball team is playing. Jeff, who are the Los Angeles Lakers? You're out of the hole. We'll go to the history of Jeopardy for 400. The person with the idea for Jeopardy, Jacob, who's Jolene Griffin? Yeah. Merv Griffin's eyes, yes. People on the show, 800. The person with the most ever Jeopardy records, Jacob, who's James Holzhauer? Yes. The history of Jeopardy, 800. The writer of the Jeopardy theme song, Jacob, who's Merv Griffin? Yes. The facts about the show, 8. All right. Answer. Daily double. How much are you willing to risk? Let's just go 800. All right, the max of this. Have you ever been on this game show? You can't be on Jeopardy. What's Wheel of Fortune? Yes. Where to? Money, 8. There was one time in Jeopardy history the contestants won this so much money. Jacob, it's $0. Yes. And that was not the first time it happened. There's not only one. There's several. Jacob, wild card 8. The most common answer on Jeopardy is this. The most common correct answer on Jeopardy is this. 2 points. Jacob, what is Australia? Yes. What is China? Yes. You got both of them, so you're at 18,200. Where to? People on the show, 6. The winner of the most money ever won on Jeopardy, Jacob, who's Brad Rutter. Yes. The history of Jeopardy for 600, concluding that category. The famous people who have played Jeopardy, Jacob, who are Neil Patrick, who's Sean Connery. Yes. Facts about the show, 600. There are this many people to come up with clues for Jeopardy. Jacob, what is 14? Yes. Money, 600. If you finish in the red, you gain this much money anyway. Jacob, what is 1,000? Yes. Wild card 6. The Jeopardy acceptance rate is this much, meaning you could more likely to do than this than compete on Jeopardy. Jacob, what is 0.4? Yes. People on the show for 400. The announcer Jeopardy. Jacob, who's Johnny Gilbert? Yes. Facts about the show, 400. If everyone appears on the same height on Jeopardy, they do this for that appearance. Jacob, what is standing on stools? Pedestals act. Yes. Money, 400. Answer. The last thing. Hard decision.
Yes. How do you sleep at night?
Shut up.
From that.
Okay, I'll just wager all of it. Whoa. All right, your clue. The winners of the amount of money in the blank and the amount of money. All right. Can I do all? Yeah. Who's Daryl Scott? Yeah, we'll accept that. Who's Manny Abel? Yes. Benjamin Salisbury? Yes. Brandy Chastain? Yes. What is 1? Yes. 44,000. Where to? Wild card 4. The most hated man in Jeopardy history. Drew, who's James Holtower? No. Jacob, who's Dr. Chu? Yes. People on the show, 200. The host of Jeopardy, Jacob, who's Alex Trebek? Yes. Facts about the show, 200. The original name for Jeopardy is this. Drew. What's the question? Yes. Money, 200. The lowest score on Jeopardy, Jacob, what is negative 10,000? Yes. Wild card 200. When you bounce around categories through the other contestants' office, this. Drew, what is fourth bouncing? Yes. That'll take us to the end of Double Jeopardy. That'll take us to the end of Double Jeopardy. That'll take us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round, and the final Jeopardy category for today's final is African monarchs. We'll be right back with the clue. Only the second day of season 2, and I've already had a good amount of money to kick off the season. We're dealing with African monarchs today, and here is the clue. Some devotees of this emperor, who died in 1975, trace his lineage to King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. 30 seconds. Good luck. Jacob, no, we'll go to Drew first. He was in last place. What did he write down? Who's Selassie? Yes. You're going to wager? All 300, taking you up to 600. Jeff, you said who was Hailey. You couldn't come up with the last name. So we're going to deduct from you. You said who's 300, and that takes you down to 700. Jacob, you said was Hailey Selassie. Yes. 44,800. 88,800. 88,800 for a 36-day total of 2,391,850. Congratulations. We'll be right back tomorrow. We'll see you then.